Right, so now looking at the actual structure of DNA. So DNA, if you've ever seen a picture of it, probably looked something like this. Maybe without the bases. But this is what we need to know at this level. And it's the structure of it is called, and this is really, really important to remember, the double-stranded helix, because it has two strands. Here we have strand 1, which goes up here and down, and here we have strand 2, which goes up and down. Basically to just show you that we have two strands, so it's called the double-stranded helix. And as you can see here, if you remember back to our pairs, A pairs with T and G pairs with C. And then so here you'll never see the wrong pairing. The pairing will always be correct. So it's just really important to remember that the pairings will always be right. And here we have an example of our double-stranded helix. So the pairings will always be right, and then it's held together by all these bonds you see in the middle, which are just weak bonds. And the reason we can have a huge variety of different proteins made by DNA is huge. It goes on forever and ever and ever and ever. There's so many trillions and trillions and trillions of different bases. And then for the genes, the reason we can have such a wide variety of proteins is because these can be in any order. They don't have to be in a certain order. Many proteins can be produced because there's such a huge range of orders we can have for protein production. So now that we've understood the double-stranded helix, the structure of DNA, which I showed you on the last slide, and then here I'm showing you the actual structure of our double-stranded helix and how they pair together.